Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel, Exquisite Life, where we learn to live our lives exquisitely, one budget at a time, y'all. It's January, and we are going to, first, I didn't film a video on closing out my budget, so I just want to do a real quick run through with you guys on that. Real quick. If it don't end up being real quick, I'll just make it a separate video. So flip to December. And December, that was Canva. That's what that was. I couldn't remember what it was. Now I remember. Let me just write Canva. It got paid, but I couldn't remember when I did it what it was. And every time I would go back to it, I couldn't remember. So anyway, our goals were $200 in the home savings budget, $160 in the emergency fund, and under budget in at least 4 categories. Those were our goals. Now, as far as the home savings and the emergency fund, let me check that right now, because honestly, I haven't checked. But that works best for me. When I check, that's when I end up spending the money, because I know there's money there. So actually we did. We got $200 in the home savings. Actual balance is, so we're going to check that off. Let me do this. Check that off, and our balance is $210. And as far as the emergency fund, our balance is $162.08. So we hit both of those markers, which I'm glad about it. I'm glad about it. So I am excited about those. And under budget in at least 4 categories. Now, whoo, let's just say, okay, so December, I decided mid-December I was going, not even mid-December, I think it was like, I'm gonna tell you when it was. It was after I filmed my first budget with me. I was supposed to get cash out and use my cash. Well, I didn't end up getting cash out, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go cashless, because like I went the whole weekend without getting any cash out, and we did Christmas shopping, and I was like, I'm just gonna go cashless. I'm gonna try to control my spending, going cashless, and see if that's better for me than doing the cash envelopes, right? Just as a let's try it out, because it's the last month before the new year, new focus, we're getting it in. So I tried it, and yeah, I'ma just, first off, let me tell y'all about these trackers. So I have, oh, something new happened also in December, the beginning of December. Chime came out with a credit builder credit card, secured credit card, where it just takes money out of my paycheck. After my paycheck deposits in my Chime account, it takes a certain percentage, whatever percentage you set it to and it puts that on the credit card balance. And you use it like you would use any other credit card, and it helps to build your credit profile. So boom, bam, that felt safe for me. So that's what I used to do my Christmas shopping. So with that, I needed another tracker, but I had already, so Chime, instead of being 2 pages, is 2 1/4, because this actually is supposed to go in the middle of here, but I couldn't put it in the middle of here because I had the Chime builder on the back, and then my Navy Federal, and then right here was supposed to be my cash envelopes. It was supposed to be my cash envelopes. Yeah, that never happened because I didn't end up spending any cash. I think I spent like $12 cash for Diamond, and I was like, there's no point in even really recording that. So we went over budget by $26.26. We were off by $26.26. $26.20. So we were over by $26.20. I had to get it out my mouth. So I said I wanted to be under budget in 4 categories. I was actually under budget in 5. But 1, I'm not happy that I was under budget in, because that tells me that instead of using what I budgeted for in that category, I misappropriated and used it in others. So all that to say, cashless does not work for me. It may work for you in your house, but as for me and my wallets, we need the cash dollar bills, y'all. So, gas, we were under budget. Food, we were over budget by way too much money. It's ridiculous, because that's the one category that I want to be under budget in. That is the one that I want. I want to be under budget in food. Home, we were over budget. Personal, we were over budget. Miscellaneous, under budget. Diamond, under budget. Juicer, we were over budget. Holidays, we were over budget. We spent more money on Christmas, but this portion right here, I know exactly where that money came from. At the last minute, I decided to get, so at work, let me go back. At work, I am a supervisor. I have, during the holiday season, I have 3 leads that's under me directly, and then in my sister department, who we work alongside every night, there's an additional 3 leads. And then there's obviously my manager, myself, and then the 2 other supervisors for the sister department. So what I decided, in a couple of support departments, there's 3 extra leads throughout those support departments that also help with the critical functioning of the day-to-day of my department. So I decided I was going to make them t-shirts for Christmas as a small thank you, just a gift, a token of my appreciation, because I am, I'm awarded the way one of my leads said it. I am a very demanding boss. I don't ride your neck necessarily, but I give you clear expectations, and I expect those expectations to be met or exceeded. So I laugh, I joke with them, but they know at the end of the day, this is business, this is what we have to get done. So being that this was a real stressful time for all of us, I just wanted to show them a little bit of my appreciation, and that's how I went over budget in the holidays and personal section, because I kind of like smush some of that together. Savings, we were under budget, which I'm not happy about because I want to be over budget in savings. Bills, we were under budget, but I think the reason why we were under budget is because I was expecting more to be taken out than what was, and that's where that came from. Okay, so debt, we were under budget because we didn't pay any debt. Car maintenance, didn't get anything, and I didn't get anything. So, I didn't fill out this sheet because I just didn't have time. And then in comparison to where we were, yeah, this will probably be another video, a separate video. It'll be shorter, but it'll probably end up being a separate video. So in comparison for where we were, November versus December, our monthly income actually went down by almost $400. Which is interesting given, oh no, I know why I went down. I went down because there was a blimp in December where my girlfriend quit one job and started another. So the funds were a little low. So that's why the income went down. Gas, we actually spent less. Food, spent less, just by like 30 bucks, which, you know, isn't much, but I'll take it. Home, we spent significantly less. We chopped that in half. But also, November is the month that we got our washer machine, our washer and dryer. So that's why that was so high. What else? Personal, we actually spent more than last month. So we're going to try to get that back down. Miscellaneous, we spent less. Diamond, spent less. Juicer, spent less. Holidays, spent more, but obviously it's Christmas time. Bills, spent more. We spent less than what was budgeted, but we spent more than what we spent in November. And savings, we put more in savings last month, which was good. And debt, we didn't do nothing. Car maintenance, we didn't do nothing. Oh, why did I put 0 here? This shouldn't have been 0. This should have been 150.14. Because we spent less on Nye than we did in previous in November. So that is our budget closeout. Yes, so that's what we're dealing with. And if you guys have any tips and tricks to lower any bills, let me not say bills, because my bills are pretty much lowered as much as I can get them for now. But how to like reduce food costs, household costs, personal spending is something that I have to work with in my mind. I know that I now understand that that is a mentality issue that I have to correct. And oh, tips for saving for like Christmas ahead of time and how to do sinking funds. Because if you notice, I really don't have any sinking funds set up except for holidays, because I'm not even exactly sure how sinking funds work. I'm eventually gonna just take a day and go down the YouTube rabbit hole and work it all the way out, because I kind of know what they are, but like to really know what they are and how to use them and use them as far as writing it down in my budget is something I have to learn. So if you have any tips or tricks, or you know any YouTubers that you would suggest other than the Budget Mom, because you already know that's where I'm gonna start, please link them in the comment section below, and I will see you all in the next one. Always remember, live your life exquisitely, one budget at a time. Bye now.